Time, just a moment of silence. You can observe 1 minute. Okay, thank you. Without much ado, I'd like to welcome everyone. I think on behalf of the FAS President, FAS Exco, the General Secretary, I'd like, and of course our dear sponsors Absa, I'd like to welcome everyone to this press briefing. Of course, I think we all know we'll be having the semi-finals on tomorrow and Sunday. The 4 teams, I think, will be meeting. All we can say is to wish everyone, I think, a good game, all the teams. May the best teams win. At this juncture, I would like to hand over to our sponsors.
Thank you very much, Deputy GS, and we'll continue to appreciate the partnership with the Football Association of Zambia. And for us, we are fully committed, as we've always stated, to support the development of Zambian football. No matter what the ups and downs may be, we'll always be here and remain committed. Congratulations to the 4 teams that have made it to the semi-finals. And as the sponsors, we've already said what has to be said. One of these 4 teams will walk away with the 650,000 kwacha prize money. One of these 4 teams may walk away with the runners-up prize money of 200,000. One of these 4 coaches left will walk away with 25,000 kwacha, coach of the tournament. Some of these players left among the 4 teams will walk away with the 25,000 kwacha player of the tournament. And then for the man of the match, for these the 2 games that we played tomorrow and on Sunday, the best player gets 15,000 kwacha. So we've done what we can to provide incentives, and we wish all the teams all the best. And we had interesting semi-finals. 3 of the 4 semi-final matches went to post-match penalties. I think just goes to show how competitive our football standards are, but also gives our players a new experience. Just the post-match penalty experience is different from the normal league experience. So all the best to the teams that are competing this weekend, and to the media as well. Thank you very much for continued support for the Absa Cup, for continued support Zambian football. I think we are all stakeholders, whether it's sponsors, whether it's our football association, whether it's the media, the fans, we're all in this together. And much as we are all disappointed and watch the World Cup, the teams qualifying for the World Cup, but you know, we'll be there one day. We'll be there one day. But it's all about us remaining committed and supporting Zambian football. We'll get to the World Cup. We'll win the African Cup again, and our teams will continue to improve. And through sponsorship like the Absa Cup, that's one way that we continue to work together to develop Zambian football. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Mr. Shimabale and Mr. Chimpampwe. This is the only time that I get to ask my superiors to get out of my way so that I get into the business.
And we are glad you're doing so.
I would like to invite Nkana, captain, and the coach, and also the NAPSA coach and captain to get us started. So we have from Nkana, Coach George Chirufia, who is the assistant coach. We also have Captain Diamond Chikwepe. From NAPSA, we have head coach Perry Mutapa, and also Aaron Kabwe, who is the captain of the team. We'll start with Nkana. Coach George, the semi-final is up tomorrow. What should we expect from Nkana, and how have you prepared for this game against NAPSA Stars?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think these are games that every team and every player would love to be involved in. And yeah, with us, it's not exceptional. We are in the same line. Coming to our preps, I think we have done enough preparations. Everyone looks in good shape. We know the importance of this game because these are games that only maybe come once in a lifetime. And yeah, it's a motivation to our players. We're looking forward to a very good game.
Thank you very much. Coach Perry, the semi-final is up tomorrow against Nkana. What should the fans that are coming to watch the game expect tomorrow from NAPSA Stars?
Thank you very much. I think huge game for both sides, but I believe Nkana obviously having a huge fan base. I think the 12th player, I think, does a lot of good for them. So it will be difficult for our team. And I think they are in the brackets to represent Zambia with a few games to go in the league. So it's a team which is doing well. So for us, our main focus obviously is to come back to the Premier League. But being a cup game, I think tables can be turned, so it will be an exciting match.
Thank you very much, Coach Perry. I will also invite the captains to just give the players' views ahead of this game. I'll start with the Diamond next to me here. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. This is a different ball game altogether because it's a cup game, and you know, here in our country we only have one cup game, so it carries a lot of significance. And we know that winning tomorrow's game will take us a step closer to having one hand on the cup. So this is a game that has a lot of, it carries a lot of weight to us as players. It's a game that we need the most this season.
Thank you very much. We'll now hear from the NAPSA Stars player, Aaron Kabwe.
Thank you very much. As for me, as a player representing NAPSA Stars, as we all know, in Zambia we only have one cup game. So for us players, it's very encouraging and it's a motivation for us being part of this tournament. And for us reaching this stage, it means that we have worked hard and quite all right. Our main aim is to go back to the Premier League. And we can't run away from this tournament because it's part of our journey and we really need to be part of it. As the coaches have said, this is quite a different ball game because it's a cup game and we are one game away from the final. As players, we'll do all the best that we can so that we reach the finals. And our focus this week is the Absa Cup. As much as it may be like we want to get back to the Premier League, this is a chance for us at least to put our names on board for NAPSA Stars to show that we are also there. Nothing much to say, but to wish all the teams playing tomorrow all the best.
Thank you very much. This is the part where we invite members of the press to just get to interact with the coaches and captains. And please, we just ask you to introduce yourself and ask your questions. And please be brief.
You mentioned about the 12th player of Nkana.
Sorry, come again?
You mentioned the 12th player of Nkana. 12th player.
Okay.
What is the player they wanted to boycott tomorrow's game? That's the risk for you.
We can't hear you. Come in front.
Chosan gone mask.
Who
You
has
mentioned
boycotted
the player from Ghana. Who has boycotted, who has about to boycott tomorrow's game? That is a relief for you, since you said that the That's your player, that's the one that is for Nkana.
I think that's not a question for me. I think a fan, we don't know if they are coming or not, so I think that's not a question for me.
My name is Felix.
Felix from where?
From Muchingoli, from Brazil.
Yes.
Yeah. My question is for coach from Ghana. Tomorrow's game will up against the NAPSA Stars. We're playing a very competitive division. Is the Eden University. I witnessed the game on Wednesday where we were playing friendly with Nkana Rangers. Nkana Rangers are also playing division Eden University. We were quiet on that particular game. And then tomorrow we'll be meeting the same level of the, I think it happened in Nkana Rangers. Are you ready to beat NAPSA Stars tomorrow so that you can progress to the finals?
Yeah, very good question and sentiments. I think the Nkana Rangers game was just part of our preparations. So our objective in that game was not about the results, but just feeling the intensity and of course the feel of Eden League football. So I think on that one our objective was achieved. And now coming to NAPSA, today I'm very happy sitting next to a colleague that I can take you back, but he was my captain at under 20 and I was his vice captain. So we've a long journey. We've had a long journey with him. So this game between us will be very interesting, in short. So whoever comes the winner tomorrow, I think let the best team win tomorrow.
My name is Patrick from Woodlands. The question is for Coach Ita. You are coming from a lot of games on the Northwestern Province, and coming into this game, definitely a lot of players tired and so on, exhausted. But you also picked some injury on one of the key defenders. Can you give us an update whether it's available tomorrow?
Thank you. Indeed, coming from a far place in Zambia, but that's the way football is. And I think as a nation, if we have to progress, I think we shouldn't be complaining about playing at far areas. And obviously, that's why teams should register quite a number of players. In terms of the injuries, I think even yesterday, Odiambo trained, Austin trained. I think we had maybe 3 injuries and they are out of the match. So it's a setback, but it's an opportunity for the other players to step up.
My question goes to, my name is Absa Cup from Cabinet TV, and I think my question goes to Coach Perry. We have seen NAPSA Stars that has been there, and I think it's been performing quite well of late. Of course, with a lot of ups and downs. The team has been very, very inconsistent. Unfortunately, you lost to the league leaders this past weekend, and the focus has now shifted to the Absa team. And I think for me, you are facing a team that is, like you have alluded to in your earlier remarks, that you are facing a team that has a very, very rich fan base. When it comes to the consistency of the team, would you be very precise and discuss how you are planning to tame down the 13-time champions in tomorrow's match?
Thank you. I think someone from the audience talked about the Eden University being one of the toughest. And indeed, it is the toughest because I think there are times when you are playing a team, maybe you don't know even the players from the opponent sides. But we are happy. We are playing Nkana. We know how Chikwekwe is going to move tomorrow. So we have got plans for Nkana. Let the team win, the best team win, like my friend said.
I'm calling from Spring TV. My question goes to you, Coach Perry. You have mentioned that Nkana is a big team. They have a big fan base. going into this semi-final. What do you think is your strength that is going to help you beat Nkana?
Playing with the team which has got the biggest fan base, it's a motivation on itself. Playing the 13th league winners, it's a motivation. It's a motivation on itself. Nkana is a big team, so the players, they don't need to be motivated from the coaches. They need to motivate themselves, and it's a cup game.
So it's just the motivation which is your biggest strength as we head into this game?
Of course, we have to plan. Like I said, we know how Chikwekwe will move tomorrow, so it's easy to plan for a team which you know. I think I've got games which I have watched this week, which Nkana has played before, so I know where to start from. So it's a motivation, but obviously the players, they have to be motivated from playing Nkana.
What do you think will inspire you not to underrate them? Of course, considering the fact that they're coming from the Belgian University, of course, for Coach Perry, looking at the stats, of course, Nkana stats, yes, they are competing in the Super League, of course, they are among the top 4. Does their stats scare you in any way as NAPSA Stars?
I think from the day we qualified for Absa, we started planning. We prepared for whoever we are going to meet, and we decided to take each game as it comes. And at this stage, we are meeting NAPSA. Already, we have set our sights on the next phase of the tournament. There will be an obstacle, but we wait how our boys will apply themselves, because we are playing against a very good side with great football brains surrounding the team. But we are ready for them.
Yeah, just like my colleague has said, obviously, I should say the same about him because I've worked with him. Obviously, Nkana is also surrounded by great football brains. So what is remaining, I think, is the players on the pitch to apply what both teams have done in the week. So the ones who want it more during the 90 minutes will take the day.
On that note, come to the end of our first pre-match press conference for the semi-final that will be played tomorrow at Woodlands Stadium, starting at 15 hours. Nkana NAPSA. So coaches and captains, thank you very much for making time. We can only wish you all the best in tomorrow's game.
Thank you.
I would like to invite referees to come and join us here. Okay. Good afternoon once again.
It's still morning.
Good morning once again. Let's quickly get settled. We are ready for our second press conference. Thank you very much. Welcome to our second pre-match press conference, which will be for the game between Red Arrows and Green Eagles, which will be played on Sunday. As we mentioned earlier, Green Eagles are not here, but we are privileged to have Red Arrows who are with us. I'm joined by Coach Chisimbewe. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
And the captain, Benedict Chepeshi. Coach, just give us your reflections ahead of the semi-final against Green Eagles on Sunday, and how your players are prepared for this particular encounter.
Thank you. First thing first, allow me to appreciate God for the great achievement that you have blessed us for us to find ourselves in this competition. Coming to our preparation, the preparation have been going so well. The team is looking sharp. We are remaining with two training sessions, and so far so good. We had a couple of injuries in the previous league game that we played. We are happy that most of the players who are on injury list, are back into training. We have got about 2 or 3 players whom I would say will miss this semi-final. We have got Alan Kapila. He has got a family issue. Then we have got Twiza Chaibela, who is also recovering from an injury. So is Jackson Impande.
Thank you very much, Coach. I'll now invite the captain to just also give us an insight from how the players are prepared for this particular encounter. Benedict.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. We as Red Arrows, the players, we are very much ready and prepared for the game. We have had a week to prepare ourselves, and we know the intensity of the match. Defense derby, never easy, but we are ready as a team. The boys are well prepared for it. We have a few sessions to go before the game, so I think we'll shape up in time for the game on Sunday.
Thank you very much. I will now invite questions from members of the press. Just ask your question, and please be brief and make it one question.
Please stand there. Just behind the camera.
Yes.
Coach, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Absa Cup. You're no leaders, and you take on a side that perhaps you are at an advantage of 8 points with. Does that give you any pressure, looking at the distance of the points that are in between you and Green Eagles, and them having beaten as this United to get to the semi-final? What game plan do you play?
Like the captain has just said, I would say it's a military derby, and again, for us, we don't want to work under pressure. We know how important this game is. The most important thing that we have done is we have prepared the team. The team is ready for this competition, and all I can say is we just come out here on Sunday and be able to apply according to the way we have planned for this game.
Good morning, Coach. Coach, I think you are doing well in the league, and I don't know why Green was always scared about the cameras, because even people, they were not part of the coach briefing, and also they are also the same. So we don't know what are they eating. So how Red Arrows like you are going to beat Green Eagles in tomorrow's game, since it's a Abbey derby, two teams, two Army sponsored teams, and then both of you and top 4. I think they are also doing well. And then we don't know, because I've never talked to us. We don't know what are they hiding. Maybe they've got something which they're hiding, so that we can listen from them, so that maybe we can quote from them. So how ready are you for tomorrow's game?
like I said earlier on, for us, I can't speak on behalf of Green Eagles. I don't know the reason why they are not here. But for us, we are preparing so well for the game on Sunday. We know this is a game that we're only going to play once. It's not like a league game where you play home and away. It's a game that we need to play and qualify. Otherwise, the team is sharpening so well, and we are almost ready to the Sunday's game.
I think just to be fair to Green Eagles, they attended the pre-match press conference in Kitwe at Garden Court Hotel. So I think my colleague did not. Probably you need to check your memory a bit. We'll take the next question.
Good morning, Coach. My name is Brian, Smart Sports TV. Coach, we know that Red Arrows participated in the ongoing Cup championship, and obviously the team being at the top of the law this season on the local league, you are obviously fighting hard to go back and play continental football. Going into tomorrow's game, which is a local cup game, do we still expect Red Arrows to maintain the same starting 11 as we always see them in the local league, or do we expect any changes in regards to reserve some players for the local competition?
On that one, we are preparing the team, and we are yet to announce the starting 11 because we don't know what might happen during the course of the coming days. So we need to wait for the status quo from our team doctors, maybe at the actual day of the game when we have the team briefing. We might have sickness, or we might have an injury today, and the game is on Sunday. So we are still working on that, and whoever is ready at that particular day is the one who's going to play.
My name is Sandra Mila from Times of Zambia. My question is to Coach GC. In your last encounter against Green Eagles, you lost at Independence Stadium. Is this an opportunity for you to revenge as you play the Absa?
Thank you. This is another different game. We lost in Choma. I think they are the ones who even stopped us our good form that we had. Coming to this game, it's a cup game. This is a game that each and every player is looking forward for. It has been a long time since we participated into this competition. I think it's going to be a very good game, and I'm pretty sure each and every player is looking forward for this game.
Coach, you mentioned that it's been a long time since you participated in this competition. Well, myself, it's been over 8 years.
Yes.
Yes. What kind of message are you sending to your players as you head to this semi-final? And what does winning this cup game mean to you as a coach and to your team?
Thank you. At the beginning of the season, we set goals as a team. Participating in the Absa Cup was one of our goals, and we thank God that we achieved, and we are playing the semi-final. Going into Sunday's game, like I've said, each and every player is looking forward for this cup, and we just need to work extra hard. We need to work according to the way we are planning. So if we are to qualify to the next stage.
My name is Patrick Nkana from Woodlands. Well, Coach, I've seen teams doing very well in the league, and then there's a pattern where they get tired. They've been getting results from the previous games. Now, the last league game that you played, for the first time, you dropped 2 points. Is it a sign that you're now slowing down, going into tomorrow's game?
It's not that we are slowing down. I think we are going towards the end of the the league. And looking at the game which we are playing against Power Dynamos, we had about 9 players missing, a few players missing with injuries. Then we had 3 players on national duty, and I think those also who stood up, they did a recommendable job. It wasn't easy playing Power Dynamos, knowing that they were coming from back-to-back losses. I think for me, the point that we even picked at Power Dynamos, it was a good result for us.
My name is Robinson from Zenda Daily. My question is either the captain or the coach. Going by the performance this season, most people believe that you are the favorite to win both the Absa Cup and the Super League title. Are you accepting that title?
We can't dwell on other people's thoughts at the moment. The best thing for us is to work hard, take each game as it comes, and hope for the best in each and every game.
Yeah, like the captain has said, we just need to work. They say action speaks louder than words. For us to achieve what we want is we need to maximize the points. We need to work and be able to achieve what we want to achieve this season. Thank you.
Well, when you look at Green Eagles, what scares you the most? What worries you going tomorrow's season?
Eagles is one team which is too physique. I think we expect a physique game on Saturday, and again it's a team which has got full of runs. So the most important thing for us, we need to be aware of the strongest point of Green Eagles and be able to manage them. Otherwise, we are preparing ourselves so well, and we are almost ready to the game.
Take the final question.
Coach, my name is Absa once again. Mine is a very, very good question, and it's a follow-up to what you just said, where Red Arrows was playing a good game against Power Dynamos, where you had a depleted squad of 9 regular team players who were not part of the team.
Yes.
But of course, you alluded to the fact that the backup team that actually stepped up to filling those particular gaps that were left by the 9 did a commendable job and managed to get a point away from Power Dynamos.
Yes.
In Kitwe. Mine is a very, very straightforward question.
Okay.
And I wouldn't want you to start discussing the team milk and late fitness. Are we expecting a full strength squad this time?
Yes, I would say yes.
On that note, we've come to the end of our second pre-match press conference. Thank you very much, coach and captain. Before we close, I will invite also the Absa representative and the FAS Deputy Secretary General to come and help us close here.
You start, boss? You start?
Okay. Well, thank you very much to the media houses for coming out here. And I said, let's all support our Zambian football. And thank you again, FAS, for the partnership. We treasure it and we appreciate it. So let's enjoy the football this weekend and looking forward to tomorrow and Sunday. All the best to the teams. Thanks.
Okay.
Can we have... we are not done here. Yeah.
I think mostly to the media, the 4 teams, and of course our dear sponsors and FAS Secretariat, just to thank you. And we look forward to...
Eagles are here.
Just before I close, I would like to welcome Green Eagles. And I've closed in advance. After Green Eagles, I think we are finished.
Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Your dear friend Richard, let's not say they never came.
Thank you very much once again. We were almost done before Green Eagles did what they did in Kitwe. I think they scored the goal when everyone thought that the game was over. So welcome Coach Agrechiangi, who's
Thank
head
you.
coach for Green Eagles. He's not alone. He's also with Coach Rodson Kirambe, who is the assistant coach. Welcome. Coach, the semi-final on Sunday against the Red Arrows. How has Green Eagles prepared for this particular encounter, and what should the fans expect from your team on Sunday?
The preparations have gone very well. The players are very excited. It's been a long time since the team played in the semi-finals. And again, they are really anxious to meet Red Arrows in the semi-finals. We've met them in the league, but the league and the cup, they are two different games. So for us, the team is ready to face Red Arrows.
Thank you very much. I'll now invite questions from members of the press. I know there's someone who wants to ask you a question. In the The coach is here.
Good morning. Thank you.
Coach, on Sunday it's a military derby, and then Red Arrows, I think they have prepared well. The aim was to win against your team and progress to the finals. Are you ready for them?
We are ready for them.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
My question is, you just told us to say you are ready for the game, and told us that the local league and Absa Cup are two different competitions altogether. So, what is it that you're going to see which is different from Green Eagles that they do in the local league and that which they will do on Sunday against Red Arrows? What would be the difference?
I think what is important is to understand that we've prepared well. And for me to start explaining what we will do different from the way we've done differently in other games, it's very difficult. So the only thing I'll tell you is that we've prepared very seriously, and the team is motivated, and we are ready to face Red Arrows.
Coach, I've watched you several times. The games that you play in the league usually contain pressure. Teams that you face miss chances, but you're playing a very efficient team in front of goal. Are you not worried?
We are not worried. In as much as we know that Red Arrows have got a very good front line, we've also tried to study how they play in creating those chances, and we have worked on it. If they score, it will be part of the game. And if they don't score again, it will be good for us. Because also, we have seen, there's no team that is strong both ways, strong in defense and strong in attack. There's always a weakness somewhere. So we've looked at their weaknesses, and we'll try and capitalize on the weakness. Thank you.
Looking at Red Arrows, of course they did the Super League game with 7 points. Does that fact scare you in any way? And of course, how motivating is the fact that you managed to beat them the last time you played in each one?
I think the points difference for us is not a factor, because this is competition, and when you win games, you get points. Us, we have failed to win certain games which have made us to be behind Red Arrows. But again, we are not looking at that for this game. This is a different game. It's a semi-final. and we are looking at it like it's a cup game. So we'll face them as we will face them in a cup game.
Coach, maybe I may need to ask the DGS if clinical jam ever won any trophy. But as far as my memory serves, I don't remember them winning anything. And now we have this opportunity to finally lay hands on one of the competitions we have in the country.
Yeah.
Is that giving you pressure to the same kind of role, or maybe something like that as an expectation to your team?
It's not bringing any pressure, it's just bringing excitement. Because you see, when you're about to do something which has never been done, you have to be excited. If you start to think otherwise, then you won't be able to perform well. So for us, our goal is that we have to unsettle arrows and go to the finals.
Any injury concerns? What's the state of the team as you go into this game?
I think for now, the only player that is not available is Warren Kunda, who's still recovering. The rest of the players are okay.
Yes, my name is Carl from Springton. Knowing for the fact that this is a legendary clash between Red Arrows and the team Unicorns, there's pride at stake. Aside winning the prize money and everything, what word are you sending to your commander? Are you promising them the trophy?
I think what is important is that, to tell you the truth, the commander already spoke to the team a week before this game. So we've already told the commander what is at stake and what we're going to do as a team. So he knows already.
Okay. You said you want to unsettle Red Arrows.
Yes.
You know their weaknesses. Would you be okay to share with us?
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
On that note, I think I don't see any hands. We've come to the end of our second pre-match press conference. Thank you very much, Green Eagles, for making it. Coach Rodson Kirambe, you've provided moral support to the coach here. We are grateful. Members of the press, thank you very much for making time, and we'll remain doing the accreditation formalities after this interaction. So to everyone who has been part of this event, thank you very much, and wish you all the best as we enjoy the games Saturday and Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.